This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, double check you're still subscribed to the channel, double check your notifications are on, and if you hit that like button, double check it's working properly. They're working overtime to suppress they want to suppress the channel because they're terrified of more people becoming aware of the fraud and corruption in the U.S. stock market. Guys, listen. You know these guys short and naked short great companies. They short them into the ground. The evidence of the naked shorting is overwhelming. You can see it in the dog pools. You can see it in the FTDs. You can see it on the threshold list. The evidence is overwhelming. Yet the SEC, the DOJ, the FBI, they sit on the sidelines while these criminals rob and steal the future of hardworking Americans and hardworking people all around the globe. Okay? Anybody who invests in the American stock market is at risk of losing everything because of these criminals. And the SEC knows, the DOJ knows, the FBI knows, and they do absolutely nothing about it. It's absolutely sickening to me. Every day that I look at the markets, I look at the dog pools, I look at the FTDs, I get sick to my stomach, okay? But here's the other nonsense that they're trying to do now. They want to be able to naked short IPOs, okay? They want to be able to naked short IPOs. First of all, they get into these IPOs before we can even touch it, okay? As accredited investors, they get into these plays before they're even made available to the public. Before they're even made available to the public, they're able to get into these plays. Now, they want the SEC to turn a blind eye while they short IPOs and not really have to report it. And you guys know, based on their track record, based on their history, what are they going to be doing to these IPOs? Once they become IPOs, which means initial public offering, which means now retail investors are involved, maybe some good institutions, maybe some pension funds. Now, all of a sudden, these bad actors want to be able to short the IPOs, okay? They want to be able to short the IPOs. And you know what they're asking directly, because they don't want to any exposure. They don't want any transparency in these shorts. You know what they're going to do. They want to naked short the IPOs. So the minute a new company goes public, after they made their money on top of the IPO, once we get involved, once it's made public and retail investors can start buying shares of these companies, these criminals want to be able to start naked shorting it to debt from the beginning. And not just that, naked short it and not even have to report the shorts. They need to keep it in the dark. Make that make sense. They get into these plays before they're available to the public because they are accredited investors. They are smart money. Okay? Then when it IPOs, and now retail investors can buy, pension funds can buy, institutions that follow the rules can buy, they want to be able to naked short. Oh, well, they don't say naked short because they're not going to say we're going to break the law. They say we want to be able to short the IPOs and not even report it, not even make it transparent, because they're so-called hedging their position. These guys are criminals. They are criminals. And anytime we get involved, they're always trying to figure out a way to rob and steal from us. Okay? Now they want to naked short the IPOs. The minute retail investors can touch the investment, they want to be able to naked short it into the ground. I mean, The fraud and corruption is really next level. And I don't understand how the SEC, the DOJ, the FBI can look at themselves in the mirror and say that they protect retail investors, then say that they protect the market, when they allow these rules, these shenanigans to go on every single day in the United States stock market. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think that these bad actors should be able to naked short IPOs the minute the companies are available for retail investors to invest in them? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.